Today's video is sponsored by Flexispot. More info later in the video. 14 games into the Premier League season, there are two teams that haven't lost yet. Neither of them are us. Both of them we're taking on today. Everton in second, Manchester United in third. Today, it's a pretty big episode. Yes folks, how is it going and happy Monday? We're back, double header today, we're taking on Manchester United away and then we have the small matter of Everton at home. Previously, I said that we were going to do the EFL Cup, but let's be honest, the EFL Cup isn't that important in the board's eyes, and whilst we have got Manchester United, I feel like these two league games are a little bit more tasty. Now of course, to end last week we did a triple header. If you missed it, do go check it out. Since then, 5 games played, we kicked things off with a good win against Burnley, 4-1, a nice variety of goal scorers with a rotated 11, and while 4-1 was a magic number as we beat Real Sociedad 4-1 to guarantee ourselves a spot in the knockout stages of the Champions League. Gurajaga picking up a hat-trick in this one. Really good to see him getting on the score sheet. He's been, I don't want to say he's been hit and miss, he's got 7 goals in his last 5, but he's not wowed me to the same level as some of our other players. Of course, a loyal servant to the club who was, well, with us for both seasons when I was in charge in the Championship, in on loan. Last couple of years, maybe slowed down a little bit. He has already surpassed last year's goals total. Yeah, Gurajaga, pretty good. Anyway, 3 games played in the month of December so far. We kicked things off with a 1-0 win against Chelsea. It was not convincing, but Jacob Middleby got the all-important goal in the 7th minute. Following on from that, we lost against Inter. We were already through the Champions League, so we rotated things around. It didn't work out. Not going to lose sleep over it. And while most recently we took on Brentford, it was emphatic, it was sexy, it was a demolition job. 7-0, 43 shots on target. With this system, there are some games where the opposition just can't contain us. This was one of those games. It was amazing to watch. It was something pretty darn special. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to carry some of that momentum from the Brentford game into the matches today. Of course, Manchester United to play. Eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed we have got Wolves and Sheffield United between the 2 games I've said we're doing today. I'm sorry to break hearts. It's not a quadruple header. We'll just do those 2 games off camera. So anyway, let's talk about things here because we are taking on Manchester United, who are currently in third. They are unbeaten, but trailing us by 7 points. If we win both matches today, I don't want to say we're as good as league champions because it's not even Christmas, but we would be in an immense situation and a crazily good position. And yeah, that is definitely what we're aiming for. Flexispot is a company dedicated to providing a refreshed home office workstation. A few months ago now, they reached out to me about sending me one of their desks, and well, I'm glad I took them up on it. I've had my current Flexispot desk for the best part of 2 months, and I'm in love. I can't imagine life without it. The desk itself was super simple to set up. It comes with the ability to set 4 different height presets, as well as a child locker if you've got any little ones. There's loads of different options when it comes to tabletops and colours of your legs, and they ship globally. If you like the look of what you're seeing and you would like to pick up a desk of your own, check out the link down in the description. There is currently a big sale on for the next couple of days. So in terms of team selection for today's game, we are pretty much at full strength with one slightly small exception. You might look at this and go, well, no, there's no one missing, Jack. This is the strongest 11. A little bit of rotation. Horniak has been dropped for George. I've seen a few people try and suggest how to say this guy's name. I'm just going to go with George. Apparently it's not said Jorge. I don't know why. Why did I think it was said Jorge? Not a Scooby-Doo. Either way, George has kind of played himself into the first team. And whilst his form in his last 5 games hasn't been amazing, he has really impressed me. He's been developing well. Horniak, I don't know. He's not wowed me to the same degree, I suppose. 1 goal and 2 assists in 11 starts in the league. We'll rotate things around. On paper, he's the better player. Sometimes you just need to drop a play, ignite a fire in their belly that they're going to prove you wrong. The other man who's currently missing from the team, eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed, Jacob Middleby, currently out injured, calf strain, still out for 2 to 4 weeks. Semi-long-term injury after he got us that winner against Chelsea. Yeah, he got injured. It sucked, but we're going to try and make the most of, well, the opportunity that it presents for other first-team players. Right as he was on the cusp, I feel like, of becoming the regular striker in our team, this happened. And it has been a bit of a recurring theme this year. Not always super serious injuries, but yeah, you can see here, pulled knee ligaments, tight calf, now a calf strain. Just missing a few weeks here and there that's really limited me giving him an extended run in the first team. Besides that, though, we are at full strength, so we're going to get straight into things today. A great opportunity for George. Elsewhere, Gurajaga holds down that position in the striking role. As I said, he's been pretty good for us this last season. Last season, he wasn't amazing. This year, he stepped up, but I feel like that's been a trend across the entire team. We look like a force all of a sudden. I know when the team's looking good because people start asking in the comments, Jack, what's coming next in Park to Prem? What if you win everything? Well, look, let's not get too carried away just yet. But if we were to win the Premier League this year, of course, I want to win the Champions League. And if we win the Champions League, oh my word, we've nearly been gifted a goal. I can't believe Gurajaga's missed it. Middleby probably would have scored it. And then it just fizzles out into nothing. That was a chance whilst I rambled away. We probably should have scored that. Just to circle back to the point on the Champions League, though, if we win the Champions League this year, I want to go back to back. At the very least. I mean, look, Park to Prem doesn't really have a defined end. We've made it to the Prem. We've done the to Prem bit. It's, you know, where do we go from here? And sometimes I feel like that path kind of emerges and becomes obvious as success comes. But we've not been that successful yet. I do feel like this could be the season, and while a performance here might really convince me that this is the season. De Silva, dispossessed by Ferreira at the back for Manchester United. They're now going to look to get the ball long quickly, but it's Redwell, and now we're on the attack. George, bringing it forward, hits it, and that only just went over the crossbar. We're really quickly approaching half-time here. Neither team has created a great deal, which always concerns me. When it's only a double header, and I feel like we've got into the first match relatively swiftly, when then nothing happens for the first 45 minutes, I think, please, we need something in the second half. We need some entertainment. Let us entertain you, as Robbie Williams would say. We've had a chance. I don't know how that didn't end up in the back of the net. I think we hit the woodwork again there, did we? I feel like we've had the better of the play, but we can't find a breakthrough. A 1.41 XG certainly suggests we've had the better of the play. Manchester United having a similar total number of shots, having slightly more of the ball, and suddenly we're already 15 minutes into the half, and still nothing's happening. So let's make some changes. In terms of what we're going to change, I'm going to bring in Horniak, firstly, for George. Elsewhere, Gurajaga's been quiet today. I'm going to bring in Heinz Winter, and you know what? De Silva, quiet. Unusually quiet, in fact. We're going to bring in Severin. I'm going with the triple change. We're getting on some serious attacking firepower. And, well, we're going to see how they get on going into this second half. And the second half, I guess, at this point, Manchester United gifting us the ball. And, of course, with Heinz Winter up top, we've now got a pacey forward as an outball. If we can force a turnover in possession, I'm not against us getting the ball forward quickly to him. But, well, we might have some defending to do here. Ferreira to Jadon Sancho. In the wide area, his cross is blocked. It's headed away by Marcus Tullio. Now can we do that counter-attacking? Of course, Manchester United with an unbeaten run to protect. Heinz Winter bursting through the middle. Can't quite get away from the defender. I thought for a second the afterburners might be turned on. He might just, you know, full throttle it through the middle, but he was dispossessed expertly. End-to-end stuff here. Both teams looking for the all-important goal. Of course, Manchester United unbeaten. In some ways, a draw wouldn't be a terrible result, but it's not going to be a draw as things stand because they've just taken the lead in this game. And the issue here is I've made all three changes and gone quite attacking. And, yeah, it's not worked out. I mean, I've got egg on my face. Karim Adeyemi down the line, whips it in, and then it's Hansen Aronen, the Norwegian youngster. I think he's a United prospect in real life. He's there at the back post. He scores for them. And well, when all else fails, just get shouty. We've had chances in this game. We've not really taken them. And I was about to pause and make a tactical change, and then the highlight begun. I'm going to let the highlight happen. Horniak to Talha. Carlier can't quite get there, but Horniak keeps it forward. Winter to Zandberg and hits it against the post. I feel like we've hit the woodwork 3 times. And now we've got a throw-in on the near side. I mean, we've created stuff. I almost don't want to change stuff tactically. We play so attacking by default. It's almost difficult to take it to another level. The good news for us is we are still creating stuff. The bad news is it's not hitting the back of the net, but maybe an opportunity here. Sanchez, playing as that inverted wing-back, cuts in, tries to play it into the middle. It's dealt with by Manchester United, but we're going to come back forward again. Vassilo bringing it forward to Carlier, tries to pick out Chiric at left-back, can't do so. United just swarmed here at the back, and now Heinz Winter's through, and now he hits the post. He was offside. It wouldn't have counted. I'm in pain. How have we not scored? Right, you know what? 5 minutes left in this game. We're already really attacking. Let's just go a little bit more attacking because we can. More direct passing, pass into space. Yeah, there's not a great deal to change here, but we'll go as attacking as I feel comfortable doing so. 5 minutes of added time. Is there one last highlight? No. And while that 7-point lead that we had at the top of the table has now evaporated to 4 points, at least over Manchester United. If Everton win, then we're in even more trouble. And Everton won 4-0, so we are in more trouble. They now both trail us by 4 points, and we know that the next game today against Everton is now massive, because if we were to lose that, suddenly that 4-point gap becomes 1. And what started off as what looked like a crazy lead at the top of the table going into this episode just vanishes with a snap of her fingers. So not an ideal first game today. A defeat keeps United's unbeaten run going. Everton also unbeaten. And of course, we've got them coming up next. It only gets easier. In the meantime, we're going to take on Wolverhampton Wanderers and Sheffield United. Hopefully win those 2 games against bottom half teams convincingly. We are going to need to rotate things around here because, as you can see, this schedule is rather rammed at the moment. So yeah, the kids are going to get a chance. Hopefully we can at least maintain our 4-point gap. Maybe they can slip up in the meantime. And I'll join you in a moment for game number 2. Not good enough in that one, though. Okay, folks, game number 2 against Everton. I feel odd after that Manchester United game. We just really weren't out the races. And, well, knowing that we've got Manchester United still to play in the Cup and this Everton game, I did use the games against Wolves and Sheffield United as a chance just to rotate things around. So, game 1 against Wolves, we got a 3-1 win. Heinz Winter getting a hat-trick. In fact, not a hat-trick, it was a brace. He nearly got a hat-trick. He squandered a one-on-one late on. But as you can see, just looking at the stats here, he was very, very good. And we were very, very good. Deserved victors. Nice to see him get 2 goals from the right wing. I feel like Bjorn hasn't really done that from the winger area. But in this game, Winter was there. I feel like his pace, his ability just to drive into the box, his mentals, I don't know. There's a lot to like about him. The more I look at him, the better he looks. Every time I look at him, he seems better than when I last looked at him and how I last remember him looking. Yeah, he could be special. And as well as that win against Wolves, we also beat Sheffield United. 4-0 in this one. Heinz Winter playing out on the right. He only got an assist in this game. That because De Silva stole the show. He grabbed 2. Horniak got a goal, as did Newton, which was good to see. I feel like Toby Newton, we talked about him a few episodes ago. He's this squad player who's only ever really been on the fringes, but this year, when I've called upon him, he's done pretty well. 2 assists, a goal, a 7.68. As far as backups go, that's rather good. And to be fair, the backup kind of squad in these last 2 games looked absolutely superb. Elsewhere, David Lind being given some more game time. His development really hasn't been as good as I was hoping it was going to be over his first year at the club. But nevertheless, we managed to get the win. Now, looking at the league table going into this game against Everton, as important as our own form is, the form of those around us is rather important. And you can see here, Everton drew against Chelsea. And then on the Thursday, Newcastle United, of course, who won the Premier League a few years ago. Last couple of years, you can see they finished 5th. They managed to beat Manchester United and inflict their first defeat all season. It was a 2-1 win by Newcastle. Really good performance. You can see here, they completely shut down Manchester United's team. Also, Manchester United had 2 sendings off in this one. Yeah, they really did have a meltdown. So going into this game against Everton, a win here, we pull away at the top of the table. If we lose, the gap is still only 3 points between ourselves and Everton, who are only currently behind us by 6 points. They've gone unbeaten. They have drawn 7 out of 17, which is absolutely absurd. Now, because of the rotated 11s played in the previous 2 league games, we are pretty much at full fitness and full strength here. Unfortunately, Middleby's still out, and whilst there are a few players whose condition isn't quite 100%, those are the squad players. When we look at our actual players on the pitch that you see here, they're all ready and raring to go, and well, so am I. It's weird, right? Over the last few episodes last week, we were just kind of getting accustomed to be amazing. We were just accustomed to dominating matches and scoring a load. I'm hoping that wasn't a flash in the pan. I'm hoping that wasn't a 1-week thing. I want to believe we can keep it going this season. And, well, we really need to score chances like that. Horniak squandering a one-on-one. That is one of the reasons why I dropped him for the game against Manchester United. I feel like he gets into these great areas. He doesn't really score them, but it's not going to matter this time because Marcus Tullio just turns up and headers that into the top corner. That was a crazy header. I'm so used to just pointless highlights after a really good, chance that gets saved and pushed wide. There's always the corner shown and nothing happens. On this occasion, something did happen. Zandbergen with the ball in, and that header into the top corner was stupendous. Coming up to half an hour played in this game, there's been no more highlights since the early goal, which On the one hand, it's not ideal. On the flip side, we are limiting Everton's creativity. Of course, they've got Infante, that crazy regen Mexican striker. He is a man who we need to just shut down if we can in this game. And, well, so far, so good. And we could be on the attack again here. Horniak plays in Carlier, one-on-one. And we've missed another great one-on-one. I mean, could Tulio score a header from the corner? It happened once. Maybe lightning can strike twice. De Silva this time to whip in. Tulio does get his head on it. I was hoping to talk it into existence, but the keeper makes the save. Although, De Silva, Tulio, where's your forehead? There's his forehead. I mean, the man could have had a hat-trick. Still only 1-0. And I suspect that's going to be that for the first half. Indeed it is. I mean, at the break, I have to be happy, I think. I would love to be a couple more ahead, but we've not created all that much ourselves. But we look very, very solid at the back, which, to be fair, is a bit of a contrast to previously in our recent form. We've been scoring a load, but looking a little bit fragile at the back. And, well, against Manchester United, we looked great, kind of, until we conceded. So from this game, we've looked great. Let's hope we won't do that conceding bit this time around. A second goal here would certainly ease my nerves. And if we could get it early on in this half, that would be nice. Sanchez tries to play through Zamberg and wasn't a good ball through. Everton now clearing it away towards Iglesias, but we read the ball well. And now De Silva, on that left foot of his, can he find a through ball? Or is he just going to go on his own? He might well go on his own. The former Liverpool man against Everton hits it just over the crossbar. That said, there's another highlight right away. Oh my word. Highlight after highlight after highlight to start this half. It feels like I need another goal. I want to be able to relax. I want to be able to enjoy myself. Horniak plays through Zamberg and he tries to pass it. It came back to him and then he drags it wide of the post. De Silva in possession. He's already made one crazy run through. Could we have another one here? De Silva holds up the ball for Chiric. At left back, what can he do? Gives it to Horniak. De Silva now with it. De Silva looking at the heart of everything we're doing right now. Chiric whips it in, and oh my word, Garajaga, what a header in off the underside of the crossbar. The £100 million left back gives it to the £72 million striker. Both former Liverpool men, and well, they put us ahead in this game by 2. Really, really nice build-up play here. Talha's ball down the line was intelligent. The ball put on a plate, and well, it only just crossed the line, but it did cross the line. That is 2-0. Everyone just relax a little bit. And I was going to say relax a little bit. And then another highlight begins. I can't be calm. Although if we get another one here, Gorajag, if we get another one here, we're having a party. Ball's in, Sanchez hits it. It's blocked again. Zambergen tries to put it into the mixer. Oh my word. We've had chances in both of these games. At least in this game, we've actually taken the ones that have mattered. And, well, Everton have created absolutely nothing. And, well, I want to keep it at that, really, as Vassalo is going to bring the ball forward. Where's he going? You're a centre-back, Vassalo. He's gone on a wander, and now he's out of position. But, well covered by Chiric in the end. Horniak to Sanchez, playing that inverted wing-back role. Carlier, Gurajaga hits it from range. Oh, my word. Goal number 18 for the season. Oh, he's on for a hat-trick. He's on for a hat-trick, and what a mental goal that is. With that, Everton make a triple change. They've seen enough. I've not seen enough. I could watch that goal again and again and again. That is absolutely mad. Probably should make some subs now. So triple change being made. We're going to bring in George, Winter and Lind. It's 3 of the kids. 3 of the kids who are quite good first-team footballers, I should say. Of course, they are playing because it's a good opportunity, I suppose, to give them some first-team football, but also because I do trust them and do believe they can contribute in this kind of game. And, well, maybe one of them can come up big here. I wouldn't mind a 4th, although maybe I'm getting a little bit greedy, hoping for a 4th goal here. Everton looking to build out from the back, pressing high, trying to force an error out of them. Frick with the ball, gives it to Candido. Our former man at centre-back has not had a good day today. Horniak, George is through, and I'll tell you what, their keeper might have conceded 3. He's also kept it respectable in this game. We have had a lot of one-on-ones we've not taken, and then the unlikely chances, I feel like, have been the ones that we've scored in this match. Candido in possession for Everton. Goes down the line. Inside to Contreras. He's going to bring it into the wide area. With 9 minutes left, if Everton get 1 back, they might fancy themselves to get another 2. Fortunately for us, the post comes to the rescue. And with that, time is just trickling away. And Not going to say it just yet. I think we can say it now. We've got the win, ladies and gentlemen. We've just about managed to do it. A 3-0 victory, and it was dominant. I know they had that late chance where they hit the woodwork, but besides that, we completely shut them down here. Good team performance, good victory. And that was a pretty must-win game. A win there, as you can see, pulls us 9 points ahead of Everton. Manchester United do have a game in hand. Even if they win that, they're still going to be trailing us by quite the margin. It might be a little bit self-indulgent. I want to watch that second Garajaga goal again. That was absolutely mad. That was one of my favourite goals I think I've seen this season. And with this team, we've seen our fair share of them. This was a great way to cap off the result, wasn't it, though? Big game. After that United match, we needed to bounce back, and we've done so. And that, I mean, that was just enjoyable, wasn't it? Okay, folks, we are going to wrap things up there for today. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode as always. If it's felt slightly off today's episode, I'll be honest with you, I'm not feeling too well, not feeling 100%, but I needed to soldier on through to get you this video up for Monday. As I sit and record, it is Sunday evening, but we've done it. It's in the bag. It wasn't perfect, but we're still top, and I think that's all that really matters. I say that. I think even if we lost both games today, we were still guaranteed to be top. But that's not the point. Have a lovely rest of your Monday. I'll see you tomorrow for more Park to Prem action. And until then, it is me, Jack. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.